There's a specific kind of hurt that doesn't have a dramatic moment. No fight, no fallout, no goodbye. Just, you checked in one day and realized they stopped checking in on you a long time ago. And the worst part? You're not even sure they noticed. It starts so quietly you almost miss it. 1 week they're busy. That's fine. You're busy too. 2 weeks. Okay, life gets hectic. You get it. A month goes by and you've watched their stories, liked their posts, seen that they're out there living, just not with you, not reaching back. And you sit with that for a little while before you let yourself admit what it actually means. They didn't forget your name. They didn't forget your face. They just forgot to keep choosing you. And somehow that's so much harder to explain than a real ending would have been. You draft the message in your head about 100 times. Hey, it's been a while. Miss you. You good? Simple. Casual. Like it doesn't mean anything. But you don't send it, because somewhere underneath the casual words is the real question you can't ask. Did I matter to you the way you mattered to me? And you're not ready to find out the answer might be no. Here's the thing about being forgotten by someone you'd never forget. You remember everything. The specific way they laughed. That one conversation at 2 a.m. that felt like it could have gone on forever. The inside jokes that you still think about even though there's no one left to share them with. You remember all of it. And they're out there, completely fine, making new memories, building new versions of the thing you thought you had together. And you don't even feel angry about it. You just feel confused. Like you were reading a book that meant everything to you, and then one day it just ended mid-sentence. No conclusion, no resolution. Just a blank page where the story used to be. The cruelest thing about this kind of loss is that you can't grieve it properly. Nobody asks how you're doing over someone who's still alive, still posting, still out there living fine without you. There's no funeral for a friendship that faded. No closure dinner. No conversation where someone says, I think we've grown apart. So at least you know where you stand. Just silence. And you, trying to figure out if you're allowed to be sad about something that technically never ended. I think what makes this hurt so specifically is what it quietly implies. If they forgot you so easily, were you ever really as close as you thought? And that question has a way of reaching back and rewriting memories. That conversation you thought was deep. Was it deep for them too? Or were you just there? That moment you'd never trade? Do they even remember it? You start auditing every interaction, looking for the signs you missed. The moments they were pulling back while you were leaning in. And that audit is exhausting and usually unfair to yourself. Because the truth is, people drift. Not always because something was wrong. Not always because you did something. Not always because they stopped caring. Sometimes people just get pulled in different directions, and the current is stronger than the connection. That's not a verdict on your worth, even if it feels like one. The hard thing to hold on to when you're in the middle of this feeling is that the depth of your memory doesn't measure the other person's love. It measures yours. You remember everything because you loved deeply, because you paid attention, because you were fully there. That's not a weakness. That's just who you are. And the right people, the ones who are supposed to stay, they'll recognize that. They'll match it. They won't let the silence grow so loud that you have to question everything. So if you're carrying someone right now who isn't carrying you back, you're allowed to put it down. Not with bitterness, not with a dramatic goodbye. Just gently. The way you'd set down something heavy after holding it for too long. You don't have to forget them. You don't have to stop caring. You just have to stop making space at a table for someone who already left without telling you.